My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
November 8th, my brothers and sisters. Do you guys realize how close the PlayStation 4 is? Dude, 7 days away. Next week, Friday, the PlayStation 4 comes out. Oh, it's real. It is real. Okay, I already got my kills on shout out all I'm waiting for is for our brother's PlayStation 4 to arrive at a sweet brother's location. I'm gonna take that junk from that UPS guy, bye UPS guy, slam the door, and make sweet unconditional love to my PlayStation 4. Anyway, saying that, next gen is here. Next gen has literally crept upon us. Okay, you got PlayStation 4 releasing next week, then the week after that, the Xbox One, and then that Wii U. I'm joking. Anyways, just a couple of things I wanted to talk about in this video. I don't want to make this video too long. First off, let's start off with Google Plus. Google, you bastards. You, dude, I'm telling you right now, you let there be a day. I don't want to talk about this too long, but I was legitimately pissed because it's like, are you serious right now? We all know how the comment section is different now. It's so freaking stupid, dude. But we all know how Google owns YouTube. And you know, Google over time, YouTube has been changing. You know, YouTube is definitely different today than how it used to be. There are some things that we used to like about YouTube that are now gone, like you know, the backgrounds for your channels and stuff like that. Some people want the stars back instead of the like and dislike button. You know, I'm hearing the dislikes might go away. Anyways, there's so many things going on with YouTube, and you know what Google decides to do, because Google Plus is an absolute Google Plus is like the epitome of irrelevant. Like no one gives two cheese sandwiches about Google Plus. And what does Google do? They're like, you know what? Even though no one asked for this, you know, let's try to make it seem like it's a good thing. What these bastards decide to do is to add Google Plus somehow in the commenting system. So now you can't even comment on videos, you can't like videos, you can't interact with no one unless you somehow have a Google Plus account now. That legitimately pissed me off, because Google Plus sucks. I don't care about Google. The only thing I like about Google is, one, the website, google.com, and Google Hangouts. Aside from that, I do not care about Google Plus. Google Plus is literally the epitome of irrelevant. No one cares. And for these bastards to almost force it on us, I ain't gonna lie, that pissed me off. And you know, they could get away with it, because really, who's competing with YouTube? I mean, yeah, you got the Daily Motions and the Vimeos, but who's gonna consistently go to that instead of YouTube? And you know, it reminded me of what Microsoft did with the Xbox, but because there's legit competition with Microsoft, they couldn't get away with that. There's no anyways, I could read about that for days. Anyways, that pissed me off. But anyways, Google Plus, you are irrelevant. Let's move on. Launch of the PlayStation 4, because that's what we're here to talk about, right? Anyways, that PlayStation 4 launches next week, if my brother is correct. And I'm telling you guys right now, the struggle out here in these streets of Los Santos is so real right now, okay? I have taken days off from work, okay? Shoot, I'd rather might not even go back to work after I play this junk. What are your expectations for next gen? I was going to do a podcast about this, but someone who was in my podcast, their mic was absolute trash, and it just ruined the whole thing. So, what are your expectations for them next gen? There's a lot of hype around these next gen consoles, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and do you think there's going to be some disappointment when these consoles come out? Like, you know, there might be some issues when these consoles come out. You know, some people were saying that the PlayStation Store might not be available the day the PlayStation 4 launches because of so much traffic and stuff like that. I do think you're going to see some, you know, issues. Hopefully it's not another point to where you have Xbox Ones breaking and like catching on fire, and PlayStation 4's having the red line of death. I think that's what they call. I think that's what they call that. But hopefully there won't be no hardware issues. I think Sony and Microsoft did learn from the mistake. Well, not really Sony, because I mean, even though the PlayStation 3 didn't really have a lot of hardware issues, my PlayStation 3 broke this gen. So hopefully Sony and especially Microsoft have improved from a reliability standpoint of, you know, their consoles. Because I'm telling you right now, consoles back in the day, PlayStation 1, N64, those consoles had no issues whatsoever. So, you know, I don't think you'll have another, you know, point to where you have these consoles like breaking down on you, hopefully. But as far as, you know, the online, you know, yeah, there can be some issues, and I do think you're going to have maybe, you know, the PlayStation Store being down, some glitches here and there. Maybe, you know, the Connect and the whole Xbox One and Connect thing, it won't work, you know, as smoothly as some people think. So I do think you're going to have some, you know, disappointments on launch day, you know, and I think that's why some people are waiting, because they want to see, you know, if these consoles will have bugs in them and stuff like that. So I don't blame you if you're waiting just to see how these consoles really are after all the hype dies down. So I do think you'll see some issues, but hopefully it's not huge, okay? Moving on to the games you guys are purchasing. Of course, you all know I got that Killzone Shadowfall. I cannot wait to play that. To play that Killzone Shadowfall. I do want to upgrade my TV. I like that TV. Some people say it's too small, but it's good for gaming. It's a perfect size for me for playing FPSs, whatever type of game I want to play. It's good on that TV. The response time is good. The frame rate is good. Everything's good. So I don't really have a problem with that TV. But because next gen is right around the corner, because that PlayStation 4 and that Xbox One and that Wii U, I don't know. I kind of just want to upgrade my TV. I don't know why, but maybe that'll come sometime down the road. But games, okay? Killzone Shadowfall, we all know that's my first game. People are buying Knack. You know, some people are getting Knack for their very first game on the PlayStation 4. I'm telling you guys right now, the first three games I'm getting. I already got Killzone Shadowfall. I might go to Target because they're doing that buy one, get one, buy two, get one free game. So, we are, well, if you don't know, our brother's birthday. Our brother's birthday is 2 days before the launch of the PlayStation 4. So, dude, November for our brother is crazy right now. You got a brother's birthday, okay? You got PlayStation 4 two days later. You got Thanksgiving after that. Well, no. Let's rewind it. You got a brother's birthday, okay? Then you got 2 days after that, the launch of the PlayStation 4. Next week after that, the launch of the Xbox One. Then after that, Thanksgiving. Then after that, Black Friday. Dude, November is going to be crazy. So you got a lot of stuff happening in November. But I already got Killzone Shadowfall. Hopefully for my birthday, I'll ask for like NBA 2K14 or whatever, or something like that. Somehow I am going to do that buy two, get one free thing at Target. Because, you know, if you don't take advantage of that and you're getting a PlayStation 4. So, I'm going to probably get NBA 2K14, Battlefield 4 maybe. I don't know. I'm getting tired of the shooters. But I don't know what else I'm getting after that. Cause no, I'm not getting Call. I'm not getting Call of Duty Ghosts. But I'll work something. I'll probably get NBA 2K14, Knack, and Battlefield 4, something like that. Cause I am interested in Knack. Knack is a sleeper. You know, some people are sleeping on Knack. Anyways, now let's get to the hard drive issues. We all know both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One come with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Sounds like a lot, right? But these games are taking up a lot of space. Like, you got games that are taking like 50 gigs is going to be like, you know, a regular thing to see this gen. And, you know, some people are saying that it's not actually that, you know, somehow it caches in with the hard drive, so it's not exactly that. I'm hearing one thing, I'm hearing another thing. I don't know what it is. On launch day, we're going to see how much space these games actually take up. If these games take up 45 gigs, 50 gigs, 60 gigs, dude, 500 gigabyte hard drive, that junk is going to go like this. So you might have to upgrade that hard drive to a 1 terabyte or 1.5 terabyte. I don't know. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works, you know, with that hard drive thing. But, you know, that's going to be crazy. 500 gigs, even though it sounds like a lot, with the space that these games are taking up, it's really not that much. So we'll see what happens with that. Is there anything else I have to talk about? No. I mean, we will do... We got that PlayStation 4 releasing next week. Next week, my goodness. Next week. And then after that, Xbox One. Pray for Nintendo. Nintendo's in trouble, dude. Meanwhile, it's just funny because you got the PlayStation 4 coming out, you got Xbox One coming out. Meanwhile, Nintendo is on the sideline saying, you know what, that Wii Mini is coming to US. Thank you very much. Like, really? Yeah, Wii Mini. But you know, I'm not trying to dog out Nintendo, but let's be honest, dude. Nintendo, they are in trouble. Okay, so saying that, is there anything else I have to talk about? Not really. Check out my website, theplaceforgamers.com. I post daily news there and stuff like that. Expect so much. I know people want to see gameplay videos, but because of the way some... I don't want to get into it because it'll just take too long. But expect to see gameplays. I'm telling you, next gen, I'm trying to put in even more work than I do. You know, even though some people say I slack on YouTube, I don't slack on YouTube. Well, it might appear that I'm slacking, but I'm not, because I'm working so hard on my website. Anyways, just next gen, dude. Expect more content. That's all. I'll leave it at that. Saying that, thank you guys for all of the support. PlayStation 4 next week, Xbox One after that. Thanksgiving, about this birthday. Greatness truly does await.